Pressure? What pressure? Pressure is for tires. Well, you can shut it, Alan Shearer, because Hearts have been handed a pretty decent draw, in my opinion, for the Europa League playoffs. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland TV. We've got guest star here, Big Stevie Cool.
Yeah, Big Stevie Cool is here discussing
To support
Hearts.
Scottish football.
To support Scottish football. Alright, we're looking at two Diddy teams here for Hearts to play. I say two Diddy teams, right? Let's call a spade a spade. Victoria Pleasant, we all know them. We're going toe to toe with Czech Republic in the coefficients. We need. It's weird because, yeah, you don't want them to advance, but do you favour them over the other over the Ukrainian team here? I don't know, because I'll be honest, I've never heard of this Ukrainian team. I've heard of a lot of Ukrainian teams apart from this one.
Now, I mean, this could be a new team, or it could be like an old team with a new name. Not entirely sure, but Hearts have been drawn against Krybas Kryvyi or Victoria Plzen. Now, we know Victoria Plzen are a good side. They've done good things in the past, and they are one of those Czech Republican sides that you do recognise they are a team that we are familiar with in Europe. But I do think when you look at the draw, considering that this is the Europa League, considering it is going to be the playoff tie, and it's UEFA's second biggest competition, I think Hearts have actually came out all right here. Are they the underdogs against Plzen? Yes, I think most people would be favouring Plzen in that tie, but I think Hearts have got a realistic chance of going through. And you look at some of the teams that Hearts could have got, and maybe you can't say the same about that. So, yeah, Victoria Plzen, I think they will be favourites. I think Hearts will be underdogs if it is Victoria Plzen that we get. But it's a winnable tie, in my opinion, if we perform to our best. Jan Danda seems to believe Hearts can go on and win the league. And if he believes Hearts can win the league, then surely we should be believing that Hearts can beat Victoria Plzen over two legs.
Yeah, there's a lot more money in the Europa League. We're talking about Hearts closing the gap. Getting extra money via Europa League is one way of closing the gap to the old firm. And I think I rated the numbers at what I give Hearts a 30 to 35% chance of going through. If it was Victoria Pleasant, I have no idea who the other team is, so I can't really rate it. But yeah,
you'd have to assume they're not as good as Victoria Pleasant. But then again, if they beat Victoria Pleasant, then can you really say Hearts have a much better chance?
I don't know who that club is for Ukraine, and I'm just going on a hunch here, but is it fair to say they've maybe benefited for recent events in Ukraine to move themselves up the Ukrainian pyramid?
I mean, possibly. That's a realistic shout there.
With some regions being more affected than others, I don't know how. Yeah, just thinking out loud.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, they're not a team we expect to be there. They're not Shakhtar Donetsk, okay, we know that, and all the other teams that we've seen playing from Ukraine.
But if you look at like Red Star Belgrade, their name's not Red Star Belgrade. Their name's in Serbian, but when it translates as Red Star Belgrade, maybe this is
a good team. We just don't know.
This is like Dynamo Donetsk or something, but it's that.
Rubin Kazat, no, they're Russian.
I don't get them mixed up.
What's the other Ukrainian team that?
Shakhtar Donetsk.
That's the one. How could I not remember the name?
I don't know how you could, but yeah.
So what's the other one? Shakhtar Donetsk and
Dynamo Kiev.
No, what's the other one? There's another one, isn't it? No, it's not a big Ukraine team. Or am I just making it up?
No, there will be. I just can't really remember. But yeah, like you said, Rangers obviously got the other Ukraine team in Dynamo Kiev. But I look at Kelly; they've got the potential of facing Copenhagen. I think Copenhagen's. Well, no, I don't think Copenhagen's better than both of these teams, and that's Conference League.
It is, so, I mean, there you go, Copenhagen, we're used to kind of seeing them in the Champions League, they're not there every year, but, I mean, Copenhagen, facts don't lie, they've probably qualified. I would say that Copenhagen have probably qualified for the Champions League group stages more times in the last decade than both Rangers and Celtic have combined.
Easily.
So, yeah, there you go, it's all about the draw. I think Hearts can win this. But, look, there's no pressure, because like I said, lose it, we still go into the Conference League, and you could make an argument that despite getting less money, you would maybe look more forward to the Conference League run, because you've got a better chance of not only progressing, but also a better chance of just winning more games, which means earning more money and earning more coefficient points. So, look, you never want to get knocked out of the best competition, but I think we can all agree that there is positives to getting, unfortunately, demoted down down a competition. You look at Rangers, look, no shit, they want to be in the Champions League. The money difference is insane, and they will be upset if they don't make the Champions League. However, if they don't make the Champions League, then you got to look at the positives. They're going into the Europa League. They should be able to win more games, so that gets Rangers more money, gets Rangers and Scotland more coefficient points. The fact that you're winning games, more games, means that you could be looking at a longer run in the competition. So there's definitely positives to take from getting knocked down. And to me, it's like, it's like a throw of the dice with nothing to lose, essentially.
It turns out, yeah, the club the Hearts could face from Ukraine died in 2013, then came back in 2020. So it's a 4-year-old club.
Fuck, I thought we were playing Rangers there for a second. Anyway, guys, that is it. 4-year-old club. I mean, if we can't beat them, then what are we doing?
Yeah.
By some banter years at Hearts, if we can't beat...
Is this team actually won any rounds, or is this the first round they're into? Third qualifying round? You don't know?
I mean, not too sure.
Anyway, I mean, what you've got to say is you've got to fancy it. I mean, look, they got into the Premiership in 2022-23, finished 7th, then last year finished 3rd.
That tells me
they went straight into the third qualifying
round.
That
tells me there's probably been money put behind them. Yeah. I struggle to see how a brand new team could, in 4 seasons, go straight up and become the 3rd best team in Ukraine. But yeah, look, we'll find out.
Put it this way, right? Their team consists of Ukrainians and, one Nigerian, a Croatian, a Portuguese, Brazil. Not a lot of nationalities, which more off tells you it's not really a good team. They've got Amoruso in there, but it's not the Amoruso. Hearts would want this team.
Of course. Yeah. Absolutely. Give us Krybas, Kriviri, and that's it, guys. Catch you in the next one. If we get Victoria Plazin, it'll be me that's crying. That was pressure, wasn't it?
That's plenty.
Right, that's it. Till next time. Peace.